So this is Mad World, a song originally written and recorded by Tears for Fears in the early 1980s. This version is based on the cover that was by Gary Jules in the 1990s. This is a request from some of my fabulous pupils from Year 5 at North Beckton School. The reason that they choose this song is that some of them performed a rather magnificent version of Macbeth a little while ago that featured this song in two different versions. The first version was a bit more like the original Tears for Fears version, which is more kind of up-tempo, a bit more poppy. That kind of thing. And that was sung by Kingsley, who was playing the part of Macbeth. But the version you've just heard is the one that we did for the reprise of the song when it's repeated later in the play, sung by Nevaeh as Lady Macbeth. So it's a little bit more melancholy, a little bit more slow and thoughtful, which suited the mood of that scene. So I've got the melody in my right hand and an accompaniment in my left. I'm going to start with the melody and take you through that. So there's the introduction at the start, which goes like this. So our starting position, my thumb is on D. Now, my thumb will be on D pretty much throughout this whole tune. So that's it's kind of anchored on that spot there. And so I've got fingers 3 on F, 5 on A. So it goes 3, 5, and then 2, 3, that's notes E and F. 1, 2 is D and E. Then this happens. So my thumb is moving to the left, moving down to C, and I'm crossing over with my finger 2 to the note below it, B. All right? Like that. Then I repeat, I lead with an E with finger 2. Now this time, instead of going down, I keep going up in pitch. So it goes 5, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, going up. Okay, got it? And that's the introduction. So then we come to the verse. So what you've got, it starts in that same position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all in a row, thumb on D. I'll say finger numbers first. That's 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 5, 5, 5, 3. Then 4, 4, 4, 2. 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then that whole phrase is repeated entirely. Then we have the next phase. Now this is what happens. Boom. Woohoo. What's happening? I'm expanding my hand. My thumb remains on D, but all the other fingers move 1 to the right. So I have a little gap between my thumb and my index finger. 2 is now on F, 3 on G, 4 on A, 5 on B. So that's 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 3. Or D, D, F, F, A, B, G, then 3, 5, 5, 3, 3, 1, G, B, B, G, G, D. And then that phrase is repeated, little variations according to how the lyrics go. So that time you had a double B. B, B, G, G, 5, 5, 3, 3. And then, just like the first phrase, double, 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 double there. B, B, G, G, B, B, G, G. And then comes the end. Now, in the song, when it's sung, this is the bit where it goes Mad World. Easy peasy, 2 notes, F, D. Repeated 4 times. Same notes, same rhythm, easy. So what I've done is I've added in the musical accompaniment. So when this was being sung, I was playing the same as I was playing in the introduction. So what I've done is I've mixed the two together. And this is a little bit tricky, but if you feel like a challenge, this is how it goes. So I start with the introduction as I did before. 3, 5, 2, 3. And then I have to very quickly move my hand down so that 3 is now on D and 5 is on F, and I play those together. I play them together and then I change 3, 4, 2 while I'm holding on onto that note F with finger 5. And then I do B and G with fingers 1 and 3 together. As I say, quite tricky, you've got to move pretty fast to get to that change of position. And even more advanced, what you'd like is for the FD to be a little louder than the rest of it. So you've got to, if you have a piano or a touch-sensitive keyboard, you can make this difference be heard by leaning a little bit more heavily on the note F and D. Okay, a little bit advanced playing for you there, but there you go. So that is the melody all the way through. So for the accompaniment, for the left hand, what I'm doing, it's a pattern that is repeated and you just simply move your hand up and down. And in the first place, again, it starts on D. So I've got my finger 5 on D, 3 is going to play F, and 1, my thumb, is going to play A. Now there's the shape, see that shape there? Note, gap, note, okay? What we call a triad in its root position if you're interested. And the way I do it is I play the low note first, my finger 5, and then I play the other 2 notes together, 3 and 1, and I do that always twice in each position. So we start with D, and for the introduction, I move down to G, down, low pitch, then I come back to D, then I move up to G. You can probably see why I'm choosing to move down for the first change. If I move up, my fingers are going to be overlapping and getting in each other's way. So I go down, then when I do the second phrase, that's going up, so making room for your left hand to go up. Okay, there you go. Then the verse. So it gets a little bit more busy, left hand. We start on 2 Ds, we go up to F, back down to C, and then further down to G. So I'll do that again. We go D, everything twice, F, C, G. Then we get to the next half of this. This is the bit where your hand is expanding. That bit there. So this just goes D to G. Now I think I'll go down instead of up. Go up. 4 times total. The option is you can go down instead. It will sound like this. So either way sounds good. You make your own choice there. So which leaves us only with the end bit, which is so that would be the basic version with just the mad whirl, just those 2 notes, and the left hand is doing D, F and A, down to G. It's going to be down, or else again, as before, your hands will be overlapping and getting in each other's way. So the full version with the extra little twiddly bit here. Total 4 times. I just did a chord. This is the chord of D minor. I'm playing a single note D with my left hand. I could add an extra low one there if you feel like stretching. Nice big deep note. And my right hand I've got A, little stretch, D with finger 3, F with finger 5. Nice sort of finish, just like that. Okay, there you go. Mad World. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you guys soon. Bye bye.